Peace, family. It's your favorite YouTube criminal Teodoro speaking as usual. My bad about my little hiatus. You know, I had to cut my hair because that's why I was going, because I had to practice for a bit before cutting my hair because I didn't want to look crusty, because I know that I didn't cut my hair for 6 weeks. So I know some of my videos I look a little crusty, so I wanted just to trim up the sides and just line up the front, you know, by myself. So this was, I think, my second time cutting my hair, my own hair, second or third. But yeah, I mean, it don't look that bad, right? Let me know in the comment section. Anyway, so sorry about the hiatus, like I said earlier, but let's get into the discussion for today. What's the discussion? Guess what the discussion is? Oh, wait. Nah, better yet. So we're going to be talking about African leaders in regards to how they can deal with the problem with the West and China exploiting them. Especially China now, because on the news now, you know, a lot of racist Chinese people are acting like racist white people and other groups who are exploiting Africans or beating up black people in general. So you cannot, one thing I will tell y'all this is, you don't be afraid of them. Don't be afraid of somebody who's treating you like shit. A lot of these African leaders are wimps. They're straight up wimps. Okay? You have to be fair and firm with them. You don't have to get hot or hostile and stuff like that. Just be fair and firm and aggressive. Just like everybody else. Everybody else is the same way. You know who a lot of Africans should learn from? Learn from the people in West Papua. So, little backstory, okay? So, West Papua is a little region in Indonesia. It's originally belonged to the Papuan people. The Pacific Islanders, you know. People probably know what Papuans look like, you know. They're very similar to Fijians and Aboriginal Australians. That's another topic for another day. You know, some people say they look East African as well. They do. I'm not gonna lie, they do. Like when I first saw them, I was like, damn, they kind of look East African. They kind of look like me. Anyways, it's all good though. Let's go back to the actual moral of the story. But what a lot of African leaders have to do, they have to stand up, because the same way how West Papuans stood up against the Indonesian government, and they were outnumbered too. It was 700,000 to 267 million people, but they stood firm. They stood firm and said, "No, you will not exploit me. You will not exploit my damn resources. You're not going to treat me like a second-class citizen. You come into my turf and you treat it like a god. But when I take my ass to Bali, Jakarta, whatever else, I get treated like a dog. I'm getting the shit beat out of me by these racist Chinese, these racist people from all over the world. You racist so-called Indonesians too. Nah. To hell with that. To hell with that stuff. We finna separate, and we're gonna take control of our economy, and we're gonna build and make sure everyone is built up and have a strong economy, a strong infrastructure. There is, and that place, West Papua, is as resourceful as Africa is. Africa has the best resources on the planet Earth. Okay? Why do you think everybody wants to go there? Use it wisely. Don't let other people exploit your shit. That is your stuff. At the end of the day, do something about it. Okay? Stop tap dancing, being like, oh, China, please don't do anything to us. Stand up for yourself. I'm tired of this crap, man. Oh, I gotta be putting my head down and stuff. No, hell no, man. You stand up for yourself, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. Like all the time, every time. Like, bro, people be standing up to people regardless of the numbers and stuff like that. You have numbers. Well, collectively we do, and individual nations do as well, bro. Like Nigeria got a population of 200 million. Ethiopia got a population of 100 million. Liberia 4 million, 5 million. Somalia 12 million. South Africa 55 million. Egypt is like 80 million, man. Come on, man. You know these punk races. Do you like that? Come on, man. You don't even want to boy, and you go to their businesses, bro. Regardless, they're beating you up. They're doing these damn WWE moves in their damn nail salons. They're doing these damn wrestling moves, these boxing moves and stuff like that on you. Come on, man. And you still want to shop with them? Come on, man. Have some dignity, bro. Have some dignity, man. Come on, man. This shit ain't right. It ain't right to do this. And they blame you for the coronavirus. You didn't even start the coronavirus, but you blaming it. The Wuhan, China, the lab, it was created in a lab, and they blame it on you. Cause here's the thing, cause you let these people make you the face of the disease. And look, I'm not blaming everything on the leaders, man. I'm blaming the people, the racist people as well. But you have to understand that that in order for racism to strive, you have to be an accomplice to it as well. A lot of black leaders, unfortunately, they are accomplice to racism. They are comfortable with their status. They don't do anything about it. They don't do anything when they have the power. Even when it goes against their morals, they refuse to do it. They refuse to stand up for what's right. Other people, they're not gonna sell out the community like these damn leaders. I get pissed every time I see them, man. Like, I cringe so much every time I see them too. It boils my blood. Like, I'm gonna get a heart attack one of these days, man. I swear to God, maybe in like 10 years, like 40 years from now, man, I might, like, if the cycle continues, bro, I know, bro, my heart finna be exploded, man. It's gonna be exploded to a million pieces, man, because these cats be pissing me off, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, do something for your damn nation. There's no excuse. And stop kissing butts to everyone. You can do it. You can do what you need to do, man. Like, just be like, hey, don't put me as a face of disease. Other people, the Jews, look at the Jews, the Hasidic Jews, and people are debating whether or not Hasidic, Ashkenazi, whatever. Anyway, look, I mean, yeah, Jews are Asian for the most part, yeah. Anyways, but they wouldn't let themselves be the face of the coronavirus. You need to do the same thing too. Why do you let these punks, these punk ass people in the media let you be the face of the coronavirus? It's the same thing what happened with the AIDS epidemic too. It first said, oh, it started in America. Then they started blaming it on you. They said, oh, it was in Africa. The whole continent is genetically predispositioned to have AIDS. And that shit made the racial tension go high in this country. Everybody used to clown on us, man. Everybody be like, huh, you HIV, you have HIV, AIDS, Ethiopia, that's AIDS land, Africa, AIDS land, the whole continent has AIDS, yeah. Like, this is how these punk ass people do. And bro, like, I ain't finna lie, man. Man, I can't say what I wanted to do to some of these cats on YouTube, bro. But y'all can just DM me y'all can just hit my line and I'll talk to y'all privately. But I ain't finna say what I finna say on here, man, because I don't want to go to the penitentiary. But like, I gotta play it smart, you know. Like, I'm not saying to cower down, man, but like, I know I've been into my fair share of issues, you know, fair share of tensions and stuff like that, but that's another topic for another day. We're talking about what to do now. Is that other people would rather die than be the face of something bad, but you think like it's a compliment. Oh yeah, they're taking care of us. They're saying we'll have higher rates to get it. No, they're trying to make fun of you. They're trying to insult you, bro. And you don't even see it, man. That's how they started off with AIDS too. They first said, "Oh, we're gonna help you," but they ended up insulting your ass too. Because when we're over here, we go to school with all these punks. A lot of these racist punks, they start using these statistics against us. So these skewed statistics at that. Because, bruh, let me tell you this: how are we gonna get there's sample bias in a lot of statistics. How are you gonna get? How do you know the exact population of these nations too, and their per capita rate, the percentage of AIDS and other diseases? Man, like it's so suspected. It's so suspect too. And as a person too who's took many stats class, who has experience in stats as well. Like people say, oh, you're just into politics. It's yeah, but I'm into politics too. But I'm also, because that's what I study and what I'm interested in. But I'm also into stats too. And when I see this shit, I always see there is some sort of skew. There's a skew in almost a lot of statistics. Not everything is clear. And for you just to believe all these statistics and assume that they're true, that is a shame on you. And people say, well, we need China. What do we need them for? We don't need them? What, so they can colonize us? I mean, we really don't. We really don't need them. I'm not saying we don't need Chinese people. We just don't need the government taking care of us like babies and stuff too. We can handle our own stuff. Okay. Only people who are really who are really pro China or pro the Chinese government in the West going in there is, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a lot of these people with bad attitudes, bro. Like bad attitudes, always hating ass people, whether it's here in the diaspora or over back across the pond in the continent, man. They be talking all that shit. Why you said we gotta do this and that? Because they're comfortable with living the way they living, unfortunately. I mean, people don't want to like put in that work, put in that work. And like, I mean, once we get rid of all these leaders, man, they don't want to rebuild, because you got to rebuild. There has to be a reconstruction period after every sort of very intense situation like this. A lot of people do is, unfortunately, when there's an intense situation, is that after the intense situation, they start partying. Like, yeah, no, player, you gotta rebuild. It's called rebuilding. You can't be doing this all, yeah. That's a lot of nations' downfall, is that they party too much. Like, it's cool to turn up, I'm always good for a good time, man. But the time to like rebuild, the time to link up with people, create businesses, create opportunities like that, make sure your workers aren't being exploited, things of that nature, whether it's capitalist society or socialist society, doesn't matter. And everything in between, man, you gotta work together, man. You gotta make sure there's structure. You gotta make sure everything is good, man. And make sure there's balance. Because there's no balance, there's gonna be problems. There has to be balance of everything, man. And there has to be. You can't just be. Don't be complacent of your situation. But when you get out of the situation that you feel like you're trapped in, don't be partying too much, because you can end up being in a worse position. Okay, you got to put in that. Everybody got to put in that work. And yeah, just don't sell out, fam. Like, always go for tangibles. I always say it during voting too. Make sure you get your tangibles, G. Don't be too scared don't be scared of these people. Don't be scared of the people to ask for what you want. Be like, hey, this is a transaction. If I don't get what I want, I'm not gonna vote for you. I'm not gonna put you in power. So anyways, I don't want to go over 15 minutes, because it's not good to be doing that these days, because people get bored of these videos. But yeah, I think that's about it, bro. I don't want to keep on going on a tangent, So y'all have a blessed one. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all comment down below how y'all like my haircut, by the way. It's pretty good. Is it all trash? Like, comment, subscribe, and have a blessed day. Goodbye.
Yung beliru manang guyuro na kono. Marana karo na guyuro na yung na biga tating mambiu wo yo na bakiti mara ngalo ko ay tiagari.
Chop dailies are recorded.
Shaku.